Pete was just taking the subway when he stumbled upon a bomb plot. A man in a hat stuffed a backpack under a seat and calmly exited the train. Pete's expression turned grave. He rushed to inspect the bag and discovered a timed explosive inside.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Do you know how to...
No.
With no bomb disposal training, Pete pulled the emergency brake. After the train screeched to halt, he flashed his FBI badge, ordering everyone to evacuate.
There's a bomb!
Panic erupted at the warning. As passengers scrambled to escape, Pete carried a trapped girl through the chaos, escaping the carriage seconds before detonation. His quick thinking turned a potential massacre into minor injuries for a few. Catching his breath, Pete waited for police debrief, when suddenly, he spotted the bomber in the crowd, chasing him despite his injuries. The pursuit led to an alley, where the bomber ambushed him. A fierce grapple ensued. Injured and disadvantaged, Pete struggled to gain control. He kicked the attacker off, only to see him escape, resuming the chase. At the intersection, though the bomber got away, Pete impressed Chief of Staff Farr. He was recruited into Midnight Ops Unit, handling top-secret national security intel, but Farr had different plans, assigned to answer emergency calls.
So essentially I'd just be a glorified 911 dispatcher.
The phone rarely rings.
So I'd be behind a desk all day.
All night. The opening is for the 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. shift.
Though it's the lowest White House position, it offers future transfer options. Pete accepted Farr's offer, unaware this would entangle him in a conspiracy to overthrow the White House. After a year in the basement, the silent phone finally rang. Startled, Pete answered.
Yes, go ahead.
Night action. They told me to tell you that.
Code, please.
10 clock door fire.
Is this, Sidewinder or Gazelle?
What? I don't understand.
Pete followed but the girl knew nothing, asking who she'd called. She wasn't an operative, but agent's niece. That night, Rose awoke to noises downstairs. Checking her phone, she found 0 signal bars. Stranger still, the power was out. Venturing out blindly, she found her aunt/uncle burning files. Muttering, "No one's trustworthy at the White House." As she descended, her aunt aimed a gun at her. Rose froze in shock. Her frail aunt moved like a pro. Before she could react, her uncle handed a note, ordering her to call from town.
Call this number, say night action, and then tell them those exact words in that exact order. Tell them we need help.
I don't understand.
You don't have to understand. You just have to go. Go.
What about you?
We'll be fine.
Confused but alarmed, Rose rushed through the back. Not daring to delay, she fled through the back. Moments after escaping, 2 assassins sneak into the house. Uncle turns to check behind him. A steel wire tightens around his neck. Another killer grabbed the aunt. He kicked her to the ground, knowing she couldn't escape. She glanced at her husband one last time. Rose heard gunshots outside. She froze and looked around. A killer removed his mask and spotted her. Rose knew she was in danger. She turned and fled. Reaching a neighbor's house downhill, she found it empty. She smashed a window and slipped inside. Following her uncle's instructions, she called for help. Clueless about night ops protocols, she failed the security verification. Pete moved to hang up.
No, please. My Aunt Emma Campbell, her and my Uncle Henry are in danger. They told me to call you.
After a brief pause, Pete decided to trust her. He dispatched police to her location, guide her to the nearest bathroom, lock it from outside, don't go in, then run to the farthest bedroom, use mirrors to monitor movements, hide in a wardrobe. The killer was closing in. He fell for the locked bathroom trap. He smashed through in seconds. Realizing the deception, he stormed toward the bedroom. As the killer approached, Rose's heart pounded in her throat. Though frantic, Pete kept calming her via phone, praying cops would arrive soon. Suddenly, flashlight beams pierced the closet. Rose held her breath, ready to fight for her life.
Rose? It's okay, you're safe now.
Seeing the sheriff, her tension dissolved. She finally scanned the room. The killer had fled through a window. Pete wasn't done yet. He briefed his superior immediately. Following Farr's orders, he rushed to collect Rose, en route to a safe house. Suspecting phone tracking, Pete took precautions. He brought Rose to his apartment, locked her phone in a safe, installed hidden cameras to monitor the premises remotely, then headed to the safe house. Mid-journey, they noticed a tail. "Stay down," Pete ordered. He slammed the accelerator. Pursuers matched their speed, firing from car windows. To shake them off, Pete executed a sharp U-turn, rammed Ned straight toward the attackers. Their car crumpled on impact. They narrowly escaped death, arrived at the safe house. Pete remained vigilant, keeping watch all night, monitoring his apartment feed. Soon enough, masked intruders breached his home. He alerted FAR immediately. Agents found empty rooms. Though they escaped, footage revealed a clue, a unique ring on killer's hand. Pete saved the image for future investigation. Next morning, he took Rose to meet FAR and FBI Deputy Director Hawkins. Rose stayed guarded, remembering her aunt's warning, trust no one in the White House. She deflected all questions, revealed nothing. Hawkins grew impatient.
Nothing? Jesus. How do we know that you aren't in on this?
Jamie, that's ridiculous.
What, her aunt and uncle are killed and she didn't get a scratch on her?
Stop it.
No luck getting any leads. They secured Rose in the hotel's safe house, with agents guarding her 24/7, thinking it was foolproof. But an incident occurred the next day. That morning Pete joined Rose for breakfast. He sensed trouble upon entering the hotel.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi.
Where are the Secret Service agents that were here?
They were there earlier.
Realizing something's wrong, Pete rushed upstairs to find Rose, only to find agents outside had been withdrawn. He drew his gun cautiously, then carefully entered the room. Rose? Luckily Rose was unharmed. No time to explain. Pete hurried her out, but upon reaching the stairwell, they encountered pursuing assassins.
Come on!
They fled into the restaurant, but assassins closed in rapidly. Pete fired cover shots while guiding Rose to a storage room, but hiding wasn't sustainable. Assassins would breach soon.
Okay, we wait here. He tries to break in and you shoot him in the fucking heart.
I'm out, Rose!
Out of what? Bullets?
Yeah,
You think he's out of bullets?
I doubt it.
So what's your plan?
Pete didn't answer. He smashed the floor-to-ceiling window and climbed onto the glass canopy. Spotting an escape route, he motioned Rose to follow, but the next moment, luckily Pete was tough enough to get up with minor adjustments, but seeing his near fall, Rose was terrified. Despite Pete's urging, she refused to jump. Before she could decide, killers reached their door.
I'll fall forward.
To distribute my weight better.
Sounds great! Just jump! Come on!
With no escape options, Rose leapt down, eyes closed. As they landed, killers broke through. Seeing targets escaping, he fired multiple shots. Luckily they were already clear, avoiding being hit. To change outfits, they entered a clothing store. Rose suddenly remembered something. She swiftly stole a customer's phone. She realized this was orchestrated. Despite not carrying a phone, killers tracked her precisely, with guards mysteriously withdrawn. This proved a White House. She urged Pete to call FAR, demanding who recalled the agents. But after learning the truth, White House denied involvement. An urgent investigation revealed agents were recalled 30 minutes prior. Order came from Deputy Director Hawkins, who had disappeared. Combined with his odd behavior, Hawkins was likely the mole. FAR deemed it too dangerous, ordering Pete to return Rose. But after two life-threatening events, they trusted no one in the White House. Choosing to take action, they returned to the crime scene. After thorough searching, they found FBI had cleared evidence. Any useful data was already taken. Pete asked Rose to recall her aunt and uncle's last words.
We still have the drive in the woods.
The drive? Could that be like a hard drive?
A hard drive.
This sparked Rose's realization. She remembered her uncle and aunt had a vacation cabin in the woods. Maybe the evidence was hidden there. They immediately drove to the cabin. Sure enough, they found a hard drive between the bricks. As Rose was about to check the data inside, she found the drive protected by top-level encryption. Even for someone as skilled as her, decryption required White House supercomputers. She spotted a locked folder labeled 2781. Peter immediately recalled last year's subway bombing. The 2781 train was the bomb target. How's this connected to Rose's aunt and uncle's murder? Sensing something wrong, Peter alerted Chief of Staff FAR immediately. Hearing about the drive, FAR suddenly grew tense. She ordered them back to White House at once. Hawkins' body was found in the suburbs. Clearly the mastermind was eliminating everyone involved in this conspiracy.
Peter, come in already. Bring Rose and come on in.
Rose didn't buy Farr's explanation. Hawkins wasn't the mole, she argued. He was silenced for uncovering the traitor. Returning with the drive meant walking into a trap. To test Farr's trustworthiness, Peter called her private line, announcing their 10 a.m. return. They camped overnight in the mountains, to see if their location would be tracked. After an uneventful night, Farr was cleared of suspicion, but as they prepared to leave, movement appeared below the mountain.
People killed your aunt and uncle. One of them had been a woman.
As the female suspect approached the cabin, a male accomplice emerged behind her. Rose recognized their persistent pursuers. The man shattered a window with a flashbang. The woman shot the door lock open. They stormed into the cabin. Peter evacuated Rose immediately. This proved Chief Farr couldn't be trusted. Their critical hard drive remained undecrypted. More alarming still, the victims had mentioned a national security threat, set to unfold in 5 days. With time running out, they took desperate measures.
Second thought. What if we do give her the drive?